Destined to be a very big loser. I can hardly wait.
Encourage them.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Noah, you look absolutely dreadful.
Thanks.
What happened? That's what we were just speculating.
I believe it was either a naked brawl in a third world country or, argument with Mom.
Someone care to explain?
That's the thing. No, Mom won't tell us anything, and we can't ask. So we're basically playing 16 questions.
Not questions. We're guessing. Well, unless you want to believe Noah's story. Which is? He's James Bond.
Well, perhaps we could have a moment alone with Noah and your mother, just for a few minutes, if you wouldn't mind.
Yes, I do mind. What is it that you guys can't say in front of me?
Something that we don't want to say in front of you, there is probably a good reason. And you're going to have to trust that we know what it is that we speak of.
Yeah, you take it from me, kids. Ain't no fun in games.
So I'm guessing that's that.
Yeah, you catch on quick.
You know, I'm really sick of being treated like I'm 5 years old. If you're in some kind of trouble, maybe I can help.
I want you to help. You can help by waiting for me outside in the hallway.
Mom!
Oh, come on, Shane, you too. Come on, guys.
And it was just starting to get good.
I know.
Reva knows, Richard. I had to tell her.
Tell her what?
I thought we had an agreement.
It couldn't be helped.
I started being able to put all the pieces together.
Yeah, the pieces came together because of Woody.
Hello, what pieces? What are you guys talking about?
Reva found out about my former occupation.
Before you were a doctor?
No, I was always a doctor, but that was an ideal cover for another.
Tell her, please, tell her.
Okay. I was an operative for an American international intelligence agency.
What is this, some kind of a joke?
Ha. Ha.
You knew? You knew about this the whole time and you didn't tell me?
Sorry, darling, I was sworn to secrecy.
Cassie, Richard and I originally became friends when I was on an assignment down in San Cristobal. We became friends, we stayed in touch, and then last year I decided I wanted out of the agency, so I declared myself inactive, and I came to Springfield to start a new life. But Reva here stumbled onto a story that put her in direct contact with my former friends.
Not that he didn't try to steer me to safer ground.
As if anybody could steer you anywhere.
Wait a minute, does this have anything to do with that night in the garage? You sitting on some man's chest?
Yep.
That man was my former boss and friend at the agency, and he was dead.
What? It all started with that building collapse downtown where Josh was hurt. There was another gentleman who was killed, Diego, and we were trying to locate his wife, and we ended up in San Cristobal.
San Cristobal.
Yeah, we wanted to stop by for tea, but you know how it is when you're detained by armed guards.
We spent time in the hull of the ship with people who had been lied to and cheated and were sick, very sick people with no food, no water.
Illegal immigrants being run through my port in San Cristobal.
Richard, you knew about this?
Yes.
You knew that this was going on and you continued to let it happen?
The smuggling ring believes that they are safe using San Cristobal as a sort of free port or staging area. I met with your agency last spring about this. They're monitoring the situation very closely. However, it's very important that we put a stop to it at the source. There is a plan, however. It's unfortunate that this plan requires that nobody interfere until things are in place, until they're ready to move.
Yeah, well, we know a little bit about that.
Yeah. Of course, I suppose we could have cracked down on this before, but these people simply would have picked up and started operating somewhere else. I made a very difficult decision, but one that I believe holds the most hope for a permanent solution.
I had no idea.
I'm afraid we're going to have to be pragmatic here. It's not easy, but it is necessary.
Well, look, Richard, the good news is that, well, thanks to Reva, the Springfield arm of the operation is shut down, and the Central Americans in San Cristobal will be cautious for a while because they know we were there.
After the whole Diego thing, one thing just led to another.
What about your agency?
I think I can convince them that Reva's not going to go Barbara Walters on us, so long as their plan can still play out.
And if you can't convince them?
We apply for asylum in San Cristobal.
Wait a minute. Are you saying that they're going to come after Reva?
Only me, as soon as I can walk.
You know what, I'm not going to pretend to understand what's going on here, but can we please get together later and talk?
I would love that. I
Me
would,
too.
sweetie. And thank you both for
Thank
coming
you
by.
for calling. I'm glad you did.
I'll come back later so we can have a little talk, huh? I think you can stay out of trouble till then.
Yeah, I think so.
We'll check in at Towers and we'll give you a call.
That'd be great. Thanks.